Yeah, welcome back to the ice hall here in Östersund for the para ice hockey, the B pool, and we are ready for the second game of the day, Japan versus Finland. And Henrik, can we expect a match like the first, where one team is outstanding here? Japan is an experienced nation, Finland here to learn, more or less.
Yeah, I think we're going to see almost the same attitude for those two kind of teams. The Finnish are very low roster, and I think the Japan is going to score a lot of the goals, because they know maybe if they concede a lot of goals, it can be in the end of the tournament, it can be really important.
Yeah, and Japan is one of the teams fighting for a place in the playoff. Sweden is another team, so it's an important game, especially for Japan. So very soon coming up, Japan versus Finland. So we have 4 minutes to the game, and it will be led by the referee Kenneth Danielsen of Norway and linesman Louise Belen of the Netherlands and Simone Sorapera from Italy. And Japan coming on the ice with black shirts, all black. They have been a little bit up and down, Henrik, in this game, the Japanese team.
Yeah, the last game when they played against China, everybody were excited to look for the first derby ever, but still it was a game for about 2 minutes. Then China went away, and I think
15-0.
15-0, yeah, very clear one.
But before that, they beat Poland 10-0. So
yeah, they started, but I think there is a 1 or 2 level between the German and the Chinese. So I think Japan and Sweden are really close to each other if we see for the game that has been. So. Yeah.
And Finland, more or less here to learn. They should actually go to a qualifier round to get into this B pool against Great Britain. But Great Britain, they didn't have the money to take this fight. So Finland is here. And it's nice to see the Finnish team, but they have had bad result. They lost 6-0 against Sweden. They lost 12-0 to China and 1-13 to Germany. So they have had some tough fights, the Finns.
But we're really excited about the Finnish, because they scored one against the German. That was really a nice goal, and when we were here and looked, we were really excited, and they were really proud of it. Because it's really strange if you're coming from a lower level. Yeah. The game and the players are really, you can see the difference how they are prepared for this. So.
Yeah, let's see. But Japan very much the favorites in this one then. And you have seen the previous games, Henrik. What can we say about the Japanese way of playing?
They try to be very... I had some issue the first 2 games. I don't think they are playing wide. They are a little bit tight, and sometimes they don't get any passes to each other. They take the puck and run away by themselves. So I think hopefully we'll see a Japan that go more away and keep the puck and have the more speed. But I don't know. We'll see.
Japan opening with Nagase, Mitsuru Nagase in the goal, and they face up by number 13, Yoshikawa Mamuro also in the first line, 40, Gioia Yoshihiro, and number 8, Ishikawa, Yodai Ishikawa, and defenders number 5, Katsuyoshi Nitsu, and number 8, Ishikawa, Yodai Ishikawa. Facing up for Finland, number 17, the captain of the team, Harri Kangastie. Number 13 is Markku Hirvelä. And also out there, number 26, Emi Rovio. Defenders in the first line, number 8, Jani Roponen, and number 12, Lasse Pakarinen. And goalkeeper for Finland, number 35, Timo Karkko. So the Norwegian referee, Kenneth Danielsen, is about to start this game. Finland, as usual, in their white and blue jerseys. Japan in black, and off we go. Let's see if Finland can make another goal in this game. Japan with 2 losses, 1 win, fighting. They need to win this, Japan, if they want to go on to the next.
Yeah. We
start with a penalty after just 10 seconds. Hirvala. And then there is a Finnish penalty coming after just a few seconds. It's their captain, Harri Kangastie. No, actually, yeah, it was. But he's not really happy with that. So 2 minutes for number 17. Golden opportunity for Japan to take the lead here in the beginning then, with 1 player extra. But Finland get a few seconds to breathe here. Forecheck by Hirvala. (96) for Japan is Kumagai, and Kumagai gives it to Yoshikawa. Good save by Karko. And that will go out of the zone. Nitsu has to start again. Kumagai. You like this Kumagai, this 96 here?
Yeah, he's one of the key players for this tournament so far. I think he really good speed, and he has some good stick handle.
Oh, the puck is open. It was dangerous for Finland, but Pakarinen gets it out, at least behind their own goal. And the Japanese, can they shot?
That's the save.
Karko blocks the puck. They could have had a goal there, Japan, but not really able to get it into the net. Still 45 seconds left of the penalty for Harri Kangastie. And we have 1 Finnish spectator. That's not bad. 13:26 left of the first period. They're playing 3 times 15 minutes. Markku Vesikansa for Finland versus Sunjuke Nakamura. And here's a good chance for the Japanese team, but it's wide from Misawa. Kodama again. Tackled by Pakarina. Kodama holds it still. Can he shoot from there? Kodama. Yeah, what a shot. What a good. It was a good move from number 17, Nao Kodama. And it takes exactly 2 minutes for Japan to make it 1-0. He did. He held on for a long time there.
Yeah.
And Kangastie is coming out from the penalty box. Kodama, maybe you can see it again. A good shot. One to nothing. Japan. Nakamura versus Kangastie. Finland takes it. Hirvala, too slow. One more chance here. It's over from Misawa, but Japan keeps the puck by Nakamura.
Good back checking there.
Yeah, it's Hirvelä.
Yep.
Nobody really knows where the puck is. Goes back to the Japanese defense. Sudo finds Misawa. Misawa has nobody to play to, and they are changing now the Japanese team. They have a little longer to change here than in normal hockey. Yoshikawa. All the way back to Nitsu, who loses it, but Kumagai picks it up. Full speed from Kumagai from the own zone. Can he go all the way? Yeah, he can. And wide. What a big chance for the Japanese team. He did everything right, Masaharu Kumagai, until the last shot. How do you find Finland compared to the other games?
Yeah, they're starting pretty good. About 4 minutes of the play, but we started with a box play that was really good. So I think they have to be a little bit satisfied with this start.
Yeah, at least they are forechecking and making it difficult for Japan to get out of the own zone. Number 8 there is Jani Roponen. Down to 13 in the Japanese team, Yoshikawa. They are pressing on now, the Finnish team. Here is Vesikansa. Tackled by Kumagai, one of the leading players of the Japanese team. Number 40 is Shioya. And they're not really finding the positions, the Japanese players now.
Actually, it has been looking like this in both the other games. I think if I compare to the other teams, they are having the puck by themselves too much.
Kumagai is the one who is behind most of the things now for the Japanese, but here is a chance for Finland, but it's too far for Silén. But it looks like the Finns are stressing the Japanese players a little bit. That was nearly a shot on the goal.
Yeah.
And Kumagai is good to have there because he's quick and he takes the puck into the zone, goes all the way, and he has one player there. It's Nitsu.
You don't see the puck?
No. But Timo Karkko, the Finnish goaltender, can block it. .9:14 left of the first period. 1 for Japan, 0 for Finland. Finland without any victories so far, any points, but tomorrow they will meet Poland, and that will be a possibility probably. If they cannot beat Japan here, Roponen now for Finland. Japan keeps it inside the zone. Kodama, who scored the goal, finds 58 Nakamura. But the Finns are good.
Yeah, I think they're having Japan on the outside and they keep them tight. So
what about this one then? 13 is chasing Hirvelä. Another chance from Eiji Misawa. Can be dangerous now. Oh, good save there by Karkko from Kodama, but it's another chance, and it's 2-0.
Yeah.
And it's Kodama's second goal of the match, the captain, Nao Kodama. Now Kodama, Finland, 2-0.
Yeah.
But it was a good save
Good
before
save in
that.
first position, but some of the Finnish, this is what I've seen in the other games too. They get a little bit tired inside the game, so when the speed is going up, they can take the shot and take the rebound, and they're controlling the play all the time. That's really hard to have a good defense about that.
Yeah, he was really alone there on the rebound. He was nobody around Kodama.
No.
It was after 6:58 of the first period, so we have 2 for Japan now as the leading player Komagai is coming again and finding still not over.
No.
Is Shioya, and Shioya is not getting away from the fence where Pakarinen is trying to keep the puck, but Komagai gets it. Komagai with shots straight on the fence. Rovio and Vesikansa. It's no real plan of the from none of the teams now for how to play.
That was a good hit, almost get into the shifting zone.
Komagai is the one, but here maybe for Vesikansa. Standing up in the mid zone now, defense trying to break the Japanese attacks.
Now they're coming.
But Komagai with speed, and here is dangerous. Oh, he takes it in the block.
Yeah. That was a really good save.
Second really good save from Timo Karko in the Finnish goal. .6:21 left of the first period. 2-0 for Japan versus Finland. And the second game of the day, it's going to be a very, very interesting game at 5 o'clock also, where the home nation Sweden face off China. Kaneko has come into the Japanese team with number 1. Here. Oops. Nakamura just in front of Karko. Of course, they are the leading team having the pressure here, Japan, but I think Finland is defending themselves quite good so far.
Yeah.
It's difficult to get it out of the zone, but here the Japanese team must go back. Kodama, 2 goals, both goals from this man, but 24 is Sudo. And Sudo is quick. No control yet. Trying to find Kodama, and Kodama behind the goal. Back to Misawa. Straight on one of the fins.
That's a good block.
Yeah, good block from Kangastia. A little more tired now, the Finnish players. They don't have a full roster here.
Oi.
Oh, that was a tough tackle from Kangastia.
You can see they playing a little bit aggressive in the first pressure when they are in the defense zone. I think that's one of the key that's keeping the score down, because Japan doesn't get the puck so they can play it around.
Yeah, they are quite aggressive, the Finns, but Japan coming again with Satoru Sudo. Finding Kodama. Can he make 3 goals? No. Oh, Karke could maybe play some of his own, but they still keep the puck and gets it out in the mid-zone, where Misawa has to pick it up, and Vesikansa is forechecking. The Finns are a little quicker than the Polish guys were in the last game. Good shot from Shioya, but not good enough. Pakarinen tries to get it out, just to find Yoshikawa. And a mistake there from Shioya, loses the puck, but the Finns cannot take it back. Niitso, tackled by Kangastia. Kangastia is there another 2 minutes.
That is interference.
Yeah, it was
Japan guy, I think.
Japan, yes.
Yeah. So
Japan get 2 minutes on Mamoru Yoshikawa.
So let's see if they can do anything about this power play. That will be interesting.
Yeah, Finland's first chance for a power play with 3 minutes 5 seconds left of this period. 2-0 for Japan. It's a tighter match than the first one, where Germany crossed Poland with 14-0. Kangastia now versus the goal scorer in the game, now Kodama. Japan wins it. All the way back to Karko. Of course, Finland is a hockey nation. They have traditions in ice hockey, so these guys knows how to play it. But it's not an old sport, this para hockey in this kind of level. Kangastia tries to find someone, Vesikansa, but it was too wide, and Misawa with some help from Sudo.
Coming with good speed now. Oh, taking it long.
But you can see they have 1 player less now. They are not, even though Kodama is chasing. Mistake there can be difficult for Finland. That was a good pass, but Misawa didn't get a control of the puck. Back to Sudo. Tackled by Kangastia, but takes back the puck. Good chance here for number 8. The Japanese team. Still 20 seconds left of the penalty. Finland haven't really got any big chances.
No.
Lasse Pakarinen. Vice Vesikansa, and he can play. No, it's too long. Too long for Emil Rovio, and the Japanese playing on full strength now. Yoshikawa coming into the ice again as Vesikansa is trying to establish a pressure here now. Kangastia back to Pakarinen. First time Finland has some play in the offensive zone.
See if they can control the puck. No.
Maybe, no. Oops. Instead there is a good chance, a little too wide for Yoshikawa. Pakarinen goes hard on him. Here comes Niitso. Oh, it looked like a football shot. And with the full team, they are now established a pressure again, the Japanese team. Going around is Kumagai. We haven't seen him for a while now. And we won't be seeing him for another few minutes either, because the first period ends 2-0 for Japan. But Henrik, I think Finland must be quite satisfied with this first period.
Yeah, I think they use a lot of energy, and I think in the first pressure all around, they are making it hard to Japan to get the quick game with the passes, and we see how long they can have this kind of energy.
Yeah.
Because
well, 2-0 for Japan versus Finland. We take a short break. We are soon back with the second period. Yo, we are back now with the second period of the second game of the day. Japan leading 2-0 versus Finland. And the Japanese team is playing now to challenge, first of all, Sweden for a place in the face-off for the Paralympics. Finland more here to learn and to get stronger for the future. But Henrik, my expert here, the Finnish players have defended themselves quite good in the first period here.
Yeah, I think they have really good forechecking when they are getting the first one, get out and set pressure on the one with the puck. There is really good, and we have also seen some hits over the field, and I think they are really good. They have to be very satisfied with this 2 against, and hopefully maybe they are working to get more into the game, and we will see if the Japan is getting more offense, like more, and playing as a team than going one-on-one.
It's the 4th game for all teams. Finland only with 1 goal so far when they lost 13-1 versus Germany. Japan with a little up and down, started the tournament by losing 7-0 to Germany. Then they won 10-0 against Poland. And they had a big loss against the Chinese team with 15-0. So they need to win this one if they want to challenge Sweden, and it's going to be more or less a playoff tomorrow's Japan versus Sweden.
Exactly.
So let's see. So Japan in the black, Finland in the white and blue. Let's see if
That was a good.
It is Hirvelä for Finland who tries to forecheck. But Japan in the mid zone now with Nitso to Nishikawa. They have some problems, the Japanese team, to really get some formation about the play.
Yeah.
Maybe now, Nitso,
Right.
no. It's not like the German team we saw earlier today.
Nope.
Nitso, and that's for Finland, Jani Roponen. Tried to lift it out of the zone, but that was not good enough, and Yoshikawa hits it. So here is a chance for Japan with Ishikawa. But the Finnish goaltender Timo Karko can.
He's doing really good. He has about 10 saves in the first period, so he's about 80%. So that's really good.
Yeah, he's had a lot to do also.
Yeah.
13:41 left of the second period. That's an easy one for Karko. Both the Japanese goals by player number 17 now, Kodama, the captain. He's on the ice now again. Possibility here for Japan. It was Satoru Sudo. And they're keeping the pressure. Misawa behind the goal. To the goal scorer Kodama, and Kodama. This is, Henrik, what I think is lacking for the Japanese team.
Yeah.
They don't really have anybody in front of the goal there.
Nope. Very easy for the Finland to get in position play in the defense. So. that they don't need that much energy, so that's good for them. But still, maybe that was a good try.
Chasing their second goal of the tournament, Finland. Who is one of the newest nations here to this play. Nakamura into the zone, and Kodama goes outside. Holding the puck in the zone by 24, Sudo. Sudo going around. Can he do a backhand? No. Finland is not easy to get through here.
No.
Out of the zone. Here is a...
Here
Vesikansa is alone now, but he doesn't have the speed, and he's tackled down by Sioja.
He was alone with four Japan, so he was eaten up, as we say.
But he had no speed.
Nope.
Sioja again on the other side now. But they are changing, and he has no one to play to, Sioja, so he has to take a long turn around. Finland is more into it now than in the first period. But here comes a chance now. Good save again from Karko on really the shot from Yudai Ishikawa.
Really good.
11.5 minutes left of the middle period. It's nearly so Finland deserves something, but they haven't really come to a big chance at the moment. But in defending, they are good, and they are mostly defending themselves.
Yeah.
Kangastie. Here then. Good shot from Kumagai. Kumagai, who opened very good in this game. He has disappeared a little bit, I think.
Yeah, this dropping back some. He had some chances in the first period, but he didn't make one of them, I think. No. But
well, let's see. They are keeping the pressure. Here is Yoshikawa. Yoshikawa is tackled by Hirvelä. The two number 13s. Good move from Hirvelä to get it out for Finland, but Silen could not really follow up there. Vesikangas. Kangastie, it is Kangastie loses it to Yoshikawa, and here is dangerous. They have had some chances now, Japan, but the shots have not been on top level. Kumagai, is he gonna make a goal in this one? Oh, he goes all the way.
Nice save by the keeper.
Yeah, he cannot really finish it off there, Kumagai. Another chance for the same player, Kumagai going around. And now then, there it is. 3-0 from Masauro Kumagai. He got two chances.
Yeah.
5 minutes and 3 seconds into the second period. 3-0 for Japan versus Finland. It's not a big surprise. Most of the people probably thought that it should be more goals for Japan so far.
Exactly, but still, as I have told you about it, they don't have the split vision in the play. They are making some things by themselves most of the time, so they don't play the puck. If we compare to the other game that we saw German, they had this key player, but still they play the puck to each other and get a lot of speed, and that's so hard to defend. Now we have it.
It's a penalty coming up, and it's going to be even more difficult for Finland.
Yeah.
It is Jani Roponen who gets 2 minutes for Finland, player number 8. And it's 9:45 left of the second period. And they got off to a bad start, Finland. They get into box play immediately after just a few seconds, and now they are there again. It's the second penalty for the Finnish team. One for Japan. But they get it out of the zone. And Sudo has to pick it up. It's a good defense pair, Sudo, number 24 and number 25, Misawa, who is here. Misawa, but it's offside.
It's offside.
3-0. 9:25 left of second period. So the best two teams plus China from this tournament will go on to the last qualifying round for the Paralympics in Beijing. And they will then face the three last teams from the A pool. And those are Slovakia, Norway and Italy. And from this qualification, only two teams goes on, plus China, who are the hosts of the Paralympics next winter. And if you wonder which teams are the best in the world in the A pool, it has been very much about USA and Canada, like it is in the other hockey.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Let's see here if Japan can make it 4. They are still in a power play for another 55 seconds, but Finland managed to get it out of the zone. And Sudo has to pick it up once more. Sudo finding Yoshikawa and Ishikawa, but Kangastier is there putting the pressure on. Pakarina was not really ready for a start there. Still 20 seconds left of the power play. Can they get a goal in the power play? Return from Karko. And it looks like Finland is making this. They hold off the 2 minutes penalty. And Jani Roponen is soon on the ice again. They are now playing on full strength, the Finnish team. And there is Roponen, who just came out of the penalty box. And the Kumagai loses one of his sticks. 40 is Shioya, who was very, very dominant in the first period, not so much in the second. Finland moving up a little bit.
Yeah.
Can they establish something in the Japanese zone? But it was an icing. Still 7:14 left. We are a little about halfway through the game now. 3-0 for Japan. In the black versus Finland. That drops out. Japan has to start all over with Sudo. Vesikansa trying to forecheck. Misawa using the speed, but 2 Finns is one too much probably. Kangastier. One more. He was too careful there. And here is a danger man. This is Kodama with 2 goals already. But Nakamura could not finish this one. Kangastier is laying on the puck there.
Yeah.
Now it looks like wrestling in the corner there. This is out of the zone, over the blue line. Vesikansa fighting for Finland. Kangastier, but The Finns have got the Japanese team a little bit out of the rhythm, even though they are down 0-3. Icing again.
I think I can see that they go for more physical play, and I think Japan is not used to have that kind of physical. So even if the Finland doesn't come up in the offense zone, I think they are really tight in the defense. Now we have a timeout. Finland took a timeout.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
they are showing some Finnish sisu here and going hard on the Japanese players. We have 5:59 left of this period. And I remind you that we have a big match coming up at 5 o'clock where Sweden's gonna take on China. And China is not really playing for one of these playoff places because they are already qualified for the Paralympics as the host in Beijing. But they have been outstanding. You have seen them, Henrik, in several matches here. They are one class over most of the others.
Yeah, they are really good, and they have a good speed, good energy, and you can see they have done the preseason in the gym because I think everybody is so strong. I didn't see any weakness as a team. The thing I did see comparing with the Germany is having some key players that are a little bit different, but still the China is working as a really machine. They going.
But of course it's a lot of prestige when they have the Paralympics on in home country next winter. So let's see if Finland can establish something here. Nah, it is Kodama. Kodama with 2 goals, the captain of the Japanese team. But offside. It's a more even period, this one, than the first.
Yeah, and I think they are a little bit struggling about Japan. I can see they are a little bit confused, some of them, that they don't get to play as they want.
Finns meeting them with some physical hockey. And let's see if the Finns can challenge for a goal here. 1 goal against Germany they have. Oh, tackle there for Roponen. Tries to block the puck, but the puck is free.
Yep.
And it's back to Nitsu. And across to Kumagai. Kumagai is not so dominant as he was in the first period. Ishikawa. Didn't really hit the puck, but it's anyway coming all the way to Kumagai, who lifts it into the eye. Finns should block it there, but it's still free.
Yeah.
But there it's a
goal they have.
Yeah. Now they have a lot of the play, the Japanese players, but they can't really get to those real big chances so often.
No, they're coming out from the outside, and the Finnish are keeping the Japanese on the right side outside them. So it's really hard, and they block the shots, and they're really good in the defense so far.
Finland with the second line now. 4:49 left of the period. Yes. We try again. Harri Kangastie, dominant player in the Finnish team, versus now Kodama, the 2 captains. Misawa hits it deep for 16. 16 is a new player. He's not even in our lineup.
Oh.
It's a mysterious man. 24 is Sudo, the Most dominant defender in the game. Finland with Hirvelä and Kangastie. But they can't really get control of the puck. And it goes to Kodama. Kodama finds the mysterious man. And a rebound, and the Karkö takes another save and blocks the puck. Good chance for the Japanese to go to 4-0, but we are still on 3-0. Shiba is number 16. We have 3:46 left and 3-0 for Japan. Kumagai lifts it in just to hit Roponen. Roponen chased by Shioya. Anyway, managed to get it out. And the Finns are chasing, but first is Kumagai. Kumagai, who has good speed. But the pass was not very excellent. And the puck is still behind the goal.
It's a good.
Yeah, they are clearly frustrated, the Japanese players. They don't get a match where they want to have it just now. The Finns are more aggressive than they thought, and this is a good stop by Rovio. But Vesikansa is in the offensive zone, so he needed to stop. Otherwise, we could have seen a good finish chance. They still have the puck. And Pakarinen around the goal, but there is no Finnish players. Vesikansa lost his stick. And Japan takes over by Masahiro Kumagai, who scored the last goal for Japan. We have 2:23 left of the period, but they cannot establish that really pressure. Into the mid zone. Kumagai is showing more again now. He's looking more like he did in the first period. Here is Shioya. Shioya, he missed that one. Kumagai. Finns starting to be a little tired now to defend themselves. And here is Kumagai. This is dangerous.
You see how close is it to get into the net. It's a lot of Finnish defense.
One more.
Oh,
there it is from Kumagai.
There it is.
He's second in the game, and 4-0. Masaharu Kumagai. After a period where the Finns have been a little better than in the first period.
Yeah.
1:36 left of this mid-period. Picked up by Nasu, who hasn't played so much in the game. Number 72 for Japan, all the way down to the Finnish defenders. But Sudo takes it, and Sudo can play Kaneko. We are in the last minute now of the second period. Kangasti and Sudo. The more tight play here than in the first match we saw today.
Yeah.
And then 2 minutes
have a
again.
penalty.
And
Okay.
it's the third one for Finland.
Holding.
Holding, and it